Hi everyone. Right then, I first of all I just wanted to say a humongous thank you to you all for all your really kind comments about how I looked on Saturday night in my red dress. Thanks for all your advice, guys, for helping me choose my red dress. Um, we had a fantastic evening. It was. I wish I could have put you all in my head and taken you with me, and so that you could experience the feelings that were going on inside my head when I got dressed in my outfit and put my makeup on and walked out to show Bruce rather nervously. Did I look all right? And he was so proud of me. His expression, it was almost jaw dropping. That he couldn't quite believe that I looked like I did, and he was obviously so proud to have me on his arm, which was really lovely. The only thing I'm gutted about is that there was no Bear Grylls at the restaurant. I looked and looked, but I couldn't see him. So I just wanted to thank you all for that. It was lovely to have all your feedback, and I really appreciated it. It was really nice. And that's why I do it. That's why I stay slim, to feel like that. It's a phenomenal feeling, and I want more of that, and I want that so much more than I want to feel rotten and horrible and uncomfortable and self-conscious, and I didn't. I just felt proud of myself, and I want more of that. So that's why I do it. So I just wanted to also just update you briefly on sort of something that I spoke about in the last YouTube video about the bra parcel. If you remember, I posted just for those who haven't seen the first video, the video I did last week about this. I posted a parcel to my daughter Ellie in uni because she left a whole load of bras behind, and it's gone missing basically. We had 6 bras in there, and I have been very reluctant to tell my husband about it. And it struck me as a bit of an epiphany moment as I was thinking about why I was so reluctant to share that news with him. And in the past, I know that I definitely wouldn't have told him about it because it made me feel stupid that I hadn't posted it recorded delivery and that it had gone missing, and therefore we probably lost the bras, and they're not cheap, are they? We all know that, us girls. And how silly of me to not do it. And that sense of feeling silly meant that I felt I was a failure, and I can't possibly fail at anything. As is my perception in my head, I can't fail, and therefore I can't own that failure, and therefore in the past I would have eaten. So anyway, I thought I'd update you that this weekend whilst we were up in London, I finally got the courage to tell my husband. And remember, it's been missing about 10 days, so it's still taken me a long time to get the courage up to tell him about it. And I literally just said in passing as we were walking along to somewhere up in London that I'm really annoyed that this parcel's gone missing from Royal Mail that I sent. And actually, I'm really, really annoyed because before we could get a word in edgeways, I said I'm really, really annoyed with myself because I should have done it recorded delivery, and now we've lost the value of those bras, and I'm going to have to buy Ellie some more bras, and they're not cheap. And it all came sort of racing out in a great big whirlwind. And he just looked at me and he went, "Why would you have sent it recorded delivery? No parcel's ever gone missing to Ellie before. In fact, have we ever had a parcel gone missing? So why would you have sent it recorded delivery? I wouldn't have done. It's just clothes. So don't beat yourself up about it. Well, it's their fault, isn't it? Their problem. And there's nothing that you've done." And that was it. And then we carried on walking and we started chatting about something else. And all the time I was thinking, oh my goodness me. In the past, the number of times I made assumptions about how he would have reacted to these things based on my own fear of failure. And he wasn't thinking that. So it didn't even cross his mind that I'd failed. And yet in the past, that would have made me eat most definitely, rather than face that I'd failed and that I hadn't been good enough and that I hadn't been perfect. And I just wanted to update you all because I've been hearing a lot lately about people from lots of different clients. So if you're one of the ones who I've been having this discussion with, don't think this is necessarily aimed directly at you. You're not alone. This is a conversation I've had with quite a few clients over the last couple of weeks about the assumptions we make about the things that we think people are thinking about us that then make us feel bad, and therefore we then go and eat because we feel bad and we don't want to face those difficult feelings. and it's all made me think it's all the same thing. I would have eaten before because had made the assumption that he would have thought badly of me because I failed, and it didn't even occur to him that that was the issue. And so I just want to say, if you're having difficult feelings with someone, then talk about it. Talk about it, for goodness sake, and just tell them how you feel. If you're not sure how to tell them how you feel, just literally come out with I feel this, I feel sad, I feel lonely, I feel upset, I feel angry, I feel, and obviously try not to come at it from an accusatory perspective with them. I feel angry because you've done this. That would not be helpful. But just say, I feel angry because, and then talk about how you feel. Own that feeling that you have and share it, because I can guarantee you that person is not inside your head and isn't thinking what you're thinking. They've got their own thoughts and their own perspectives on things, and they're probably making assumptions about you that are completely wrong. Oh, she's a bit moody today. What have I done that's wrong? Or she's moody. I wonder if she's premenstrual, or whatever it is that they're assuming. Or they might not even be thinking about you. They might be thinking, I don't know, I've had such a rough day. I wonder if she's being a bit offish with me because I'm being cool. Oh, who knows what people are thinking? Don't make assumptions about people. Just talk about it. And anything that anyone ever says or expresses that it's hurtful, they don't realise half the time. It's mostly coming from a place of love when people speak to us. And if it doesn't, and it is hurtful, then just talk about that again. And if it's still clearly coming from a place where they mean to hurt you, and it is mean, then, well, that's telling you, do you really want to be around people that are going to do that and make you feel that way, and therefore make you lose control with your eating and put on weight, or not lose weight if you're trying to diet? So you're worth so much more than that. We're all worth so much more than that. So start looking after ourselves a bit, hey? Okay.